What is probate? What happens when the property that is owned by somebody in your family dies? What happens to the property? Stay tuned. I'll give you the 411. Don't think that it automatically goes to the family. It depends on a few very, very important things. What happens next? How was title taken? How was the property owned? How was it? Probate rules vary by state, so it's important that you speak to an agent in your state in regards to probate and title. There may be a will, but the estate still may have to go through a legal process, which is called probate. And these instructions from the will make it known to everybody who gets what and how the assets of the estate should be dispersed. Is there a trust? Depending on how the trust is structured, it may be transferred or managed by the terms of the trust. And that could avoid probate. What if there's another owner on the property? That would depend on how title was held and whether or not there is survivorship rights that apply. A court-appointed personal representative or executor will be appointed by the court, and they will be responsible for managing the property and preparing it for sale when it's time to sell. And the mortgage doesn't simply disappear either when someone dies. There is still taxes, HOA dues, insurance, maintenance, expenses. Properties have an expense even when no one lives in it. And this is where families start to feel overwhelmed. Personal belongings, repairs, utility bills, even whether keeping or selling the house makes sense. Does it make sense to keep the house, or should we sell it? You don't have to understand everything on day one, but as a realtor, it's my job to make sure you understand the real estate side of the process. When somebody dies, what happens to their property? Does it go through probate? Is it in a trust? What happens next? Is there another owner involved? These are questions that we have to answer and that we have to know. I'm Ronzi Henry. Give me a call, ask me questions. Let's talk about your probate situation.
In the vibe and she calls it right. Where's Ronzi? Where's Ronzi? She's on the move. Where's Ronzi? Where's Ronzi? She brings the